I'm here with Clive Martin. That's me, Martin Clive.
We're at the Alexandra Arena today. Clive Martin and Clive Martin. Martin Clive. Here for a match between Crewe Alexandra and the DK Dons. New addition to the league, the DK Dons. What's your take on them, Clive?
They've got a young squad.
Slash Martin.
They got a young squad. There's a lot to offer here. The key man we've hired before the game was all hands side. Fortunately, he's starting on the bench. So maybe we'll get to see him. But I think the oldest player in the squad is 23 years of age.
They're a young side. They've been climbing up the divisions, relatively unknown until recently when they broke into League Two on a, just in a burst of flame.
Nowhere, really.
Won that league, and now they're in Division 1 where they're expected to
do
flourish.
Quite well. Predicted a good playoff spot.
Yeah.
Crewe Alexandra on the other end. Predicted to finish rock bottom.
Crewe have been having some problems. They've got some injuries today, and it's not looking good for them. So
let's go forward.
Go for the lineups.
Dons have gone for a 4-4-2 here. There's a few key performers there. Ross Murphy did well in
He's had a good pre-season.
Everyone's a bit surprised to see James Day starting ahead of Brett Harding.
He's not been his usual self, has he, Scott?
Clive. I've heard. I heard he's a big game player though, so hopefully.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it's possible that he's just maybe treated pre-season as a bit of a not taking it seriously maybe, and here we are, first day of League One. Maybe he'll step up his game.
It's a big game. DK Dons kicking it off here. Like to keep the ball.
They're a possession side. They like to play good football, as we saw last year. Dave Kellaway plays up front today. What can he do with the ball here? Neil Rowe midfield. Bit of an engine. Jenkins, a real flourish. A lot of flair to his game.
I actually see a lot of good things down the left there between Murray and Jenkins. Murray, of course, coming back from a serious injury.
Yeah.
Placked in the side now. Up and down that left wing.
He was in the newspapers, of course, for going out drinking in Hertford Town. Ended up with a broken ankle.
Ross Murphy here. Ooh.
Ross Murphy. He likes a long shot.
He's got it in his locker, I've heard.
He's been scoring the goals in pre-season. Got a few assists as well. So, he's one to watch today, Ross Murphy. Son of the chairman as well, I believe.
Son of the chairman.
Which is interesting.
I'd say it's a very internal club there. There's a lot of relations going on.
Which is nice, It's nice to have
a homely club.
Family run.
I think they sold 4,000 tickets this season.
Harbour
Harbour comes away.
Heads to the box, and he tucks it in the bottom right corner. It's a goal for Crewe Alexandra.
I don't think Ray Murray would be happy with defending there.
Ray Murray is fuming on the touchline there. Absolutely fuming. King,
one part,
easy ball forward.
Just cut them open.
And it's a lovely finish. Credit where credit's due. I mean, George Baker has no chance there. And that's 1-0 Crewe. The DK Dons in the news lately, of course, because they've just signed Edgar Davids as a coach.
Oh. That's some international experience. They've been lacking
exactly. Always another move for Crewe.
Good save, George Baker.
Baker saves it this time.
And a good strong wrist on that.
He's looking lively up front. His old Marcus Harbour. He's controlling the game and needs to be closed down sooner rather than later.
Here comes the Dons now with James Day on the ball. He likes to run at the defence.
He likes to run at the defence. He's still got it.
It's down to the right now. He's found a cross in. And
Jenkins
is there.
Thomas Jenkins just can't get it on target.
So it's one of the Jenkins' weaker areas of the game. He's just heading, I'd say.
I think that's probably fair.
He's not the ball at his feet.
He's much more
on Sam there. He's also partnering with Sam Durham, who recently was offered a call up to the Jamaica squad, but turned it down.
That's correct.
I wasn't aware he was Jamaican.
I think it was a bit of a shock to all of us.
I think that's why he turned it down, really. I think the phone rang and they said, "Do you want to play for Jamaica?" And I think he just hung up. I don't think it was a real call.
This is Neil Rowe. That's a lovely ball through to Andrew Ashwood, and of course he scores it. He shows that clinical finishing that he's really made his name with. And that's Crewe Alexandra 1, the DK Dons 1, 34 minutes played. Suspicions of offside, but...
We'll look again on the replay here. It's not the best angle to see if it was an offside, but...
It's not the best.
They saw the opening there. It's similar to the one ball cut over the defence there.
Very good ball through.
And he doesn't miss those.
He doesn't miss those, that's right. Andrew Ashwood, of course, the young Frenchman. Been playing very well for the DK Dons. Crewe have a corner here, a chance to maybe take the lead again. It's knocked away. Picked up by Bale in midfield.
I think his name is Bailey.
Bailey, much like the drink. He's going to try and... he finds Nugent.
He finds the nugget.
and it's a lovely tackle by Neil Rowe.
And he's let Ashwood away.
Ashwood with that pace.
This could be a DK Dons counter-attack here. He
goes selfishly goes for goal.
He has one goal already.
He's got a reputation for that.
Murray throws the ball to Jenkins. Back to Murray. Great ball down the line. He sees Ashwood. He knows the boy's got pace. He crosses it in. It's Ross Murphy.
Ross Murphy on the volley. And it's a good save.
He's not got a good left foot as Ross Murphy. It's a dangerous corner here.
George Baker saves it, and Ranna's there to pick up the pieces. Knocks it out for a throw. That was dangerous for the Dons. Do you think, Clive?
I think it was. I think there was poor marking there from the Dons. Something they need to work on. There's a step up in divisions for them here.
Absolutely.
George Baker's having a great game. He's keeping the Dons in this.
He certainly is. They have another corner here. Crewe Alexandra.
It's Fox.
Fox will whip the ball
into the box.
Bailey with a chance to shoot from range. Has a go.
George Baker
keeps it out.
Brilliant save.
And it's another corner for Crewe Alexandra. Don's under some pressure here.
Look at that. I think the Dons there have got about 15 fans have turned out. They've done well.
They've doubled their ticket capacity.
I think they've all brought their mums. It's a nice day out for them. Oh, Ross Murphy. On the left wing for some reason, but makes a challenge. So the Dons' defence there not having the best game.
What do you think of the first half then, Clive?
I think...
What's his name? Martin.
Jeff.
Jeff.
I don't know. I think they've looked good going forward. They've not looked good at the back.
Yeah, I think you're right there. I think maybe tighten up at the back a little bit. I wonder what do you think What do you think Ray Murray will be saying for this moment of time?
They're heavy favourites for the game, and they should be winning it. And I think that's what we'd be telling the boys right now.
Yeah.
I think they might go a bit more attacking as well, because they sense a weakness in Crewe Alexandra.
I mean, with the team they've got, they are tipped to do well this year. They're going to have to do a bit more if they want to, especially against teams like Crewe, who aren't tipped to do well, who are tipped to be towards the bottom end of the division. DK Dons are going to have to really try and take this game by the scruff of the neck in this second half.
So they do have some dangerous players on the bench, particularly thinking of Brett Harding. So the players on the field know they've got to show.
Neil Rowe with a great ball up to Andrew Ashwood. He takes it into the box.
Will he go alone again?
Around him.
Straight keeper. It's the corner now for the Dons. It'll be Ross Murphy taking the corner.
Whips it in. It's good delivery.
And keeper claims it.
Not a lot of aerial threat in the Dons team.
So I think Ross Murphy, one of the taller players there, was taking the corner.
It's an interesting tactic. He's not known for his heading though, is Ross Murphy, despite being one of the taller players.
Right, so I think it looks like the Dons are looking to make a change here. So after this corner for Crewe Alexandra.
And it's another save by Baker, but the rebound this time falls to Bailey. And it's 2-1 Crewe.
There's going to be a few changes on the Don side. So there's people just there not performing as well as they should be.
Yeah, and we've got James Piercy warming up on the touchline here. Brett Harding.
So Brett Harding, okay, we looked towards the start of the game. A very unselfish player.
He's had a great pre-season, has Brett. A bit of a surprise package in the Dons team, I think.
So he's a hard worker, but he's starting to deliver some results as well. So particularly with the addition of Edgar Davids, he's really been stepping up his game.
That can only improve his game. Edgar Davids is a great coach. He was a great player in his time. We'll see how this. See
if the substitutions can make a change to the game.
Affects the game, because the Dons need to do something. 2-1 down. First day of the season. It's not the ideal start. Ross Murphy, David Callaway.
To Neil Rowe.
Rowe can look to find the pass here. He goes for goal himself. It's a silly decision, and Richard picks up the loose ball with ease.
So
they're looking bereft of ideas here, Scott, Clive. Ashwood maybe can chase down the defender here.
With Ashwood and Brett, you're going to be chasing down a lot of balls, and Wilson Sam there.
That's what he does.
That's
what he does well. The big kick up the pitch. But, they're not threatening the goal. Their final third is lacking.
Wilson Sam there, clearing up.
Playing well at the back. Here's Brett Harding.
What
can he do with the ball?
He finds
Ashwood. To Ashwood. A bit of space on the wing here for Piercy.
He can deliver a ball.
Brings it into the box.
It goes over to Ross.
He's not going to get there. It's too long.
Poor choice there.
And the ball goes out.
Expect better from him. George Baker, not known for his goal kicks.
It's not a bad delivery.
It's a big one. Neil Rowe
can pick it up.
I think Neil Rowe's been controlling the middle of this game.
His real workhorse is Rowe. He's a good one to watch. He does everything right. Like that.
Oh, what a ball out. He knows Brett's there. He's crossed the ball in after it's crowded out.
Chance for Neil to shoot from range, maybe.
He's seen Piercy.
What a goal! It's a great finish.
Goal. He's put his name down going like, boss, you should start me.
James Piercy.
He's delivered.
Comes off the bench with a great volley. Keeper's got no chance.
I'll say he's one of only 2 or 3 Dons players who is left-footed. And he's shown what a left-footed player can do on the left.
He's in so much space there, Clive, though. What are the Crewe defenders thinking?
We've been bigging up Neil all game, and he's just seen a man in space and given him the ball.
And that's 2-2. All square here at the Alexandra Stadium.
Ross Murphy comes forward now. 20 minutes to go. He finds Neil Rowe again. He's been everywhere as Neil. But Fox gets it off him. Wilson to Harbour. Back to Wilson. Dons are looking a bit open here.
But
it's speculative.
I mean, it's a silly decision.
If it comes off, everyone's amazed. But
he had players around him. Didn't need to be doing that.
King.
Not at this stage.
To Guthrie, to Fox. Runners misjudged that there, it seems. Crewe come forward again.
Getting into the danger areas here.
Fox plays it to Harbour.
Gets it in the box. And he's hit the post. Baker needs to react.
He should have scored. It was unlucky there. Hit the post, but the Dons the first to react.
A little bit lucky there, I think, the Dons to not concede there. Baker didn't seem to know where the ball was at one point.
Looks like the Dons are going to make their third and final substitution. Who do you think they're going to bring on?
Who's on the bench? Well, Will Handyside and Brett is a combination which has been known to work in the past. They've also got Tom Darham.
He looks like he's bringing on Will Handyside there for David Kellaway.
An interesting move. Okay.
So Will Handyside's not known for his finishing rather than assisting, but boss thinks he can do a job today.
He's got 15 minutes to make his mark on this game.
I think he'll leave a mark one way or the other. I'm not sure which way it's going to go yet. But alongside Neil, he's an experienced head there.
Absolutely.
But to say that, they deliver a ball.
Oh,
Baker, what a save. And he holds on to it as well. Doesn't push it out into the danger zone. He keeps hold of that ball. It's a great bit of goalkeeping.
Fantastic. I'm a big fan of this lad in goal.
But he's going to have to prove his worth again, it seems. As Crewe have been piling on the pressure in this last 15. Fox, he's there again.
Baker comes out to collect it.
He's been very unlucky to have conceded 2 goals today, I'd say. I think he'd be upset with his defence.
Here's Murray to take the throw.
Want a bit more from Murray. He's not done well since coming back from his injury.
Sure gets it in the box. Chance for Rannon to shoot. Square
Will Handyside.
Has a go.
I think he saw his name in lights there. He saw his name in lights. That's not what Brett would have done.
Brett, the ever selfless, is offside.
That's because he's always running.
He's always running. He's an engine.
Well, Marcus Harbour's been injured.
We're going to the dying embers of the game. Do you think there's a winner here, Clive?
I think there's potential. I think there's a bit of spark in the Dons team. They can ignite something in this last 5, especially with players like Will Handyside and Brett Harding on the field.
Yeah, they got goals all over the pitch, this team. But it looks like the last chance might fall to Crewe Alexandra, Fox, Atkinson,
and that's
full time. Not a terrible start to the season.
I'd say a point away in your first game in League One. It's nothing to be sniffed at.
They say win your home games, draw your away games.
What did you say there? Neil Rowe had a fantastic game today. He run the show really.
He was definitely.
He's my man of the match, Clive.
Yeah, I think so too. Jeff.
End scene.
So, thanks for joining us here at the Alexandra Stadium, and come back next week when we'll have more League One action for you. Good night.